Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how routes are managed in Mean.js. Well, to do so we first need a project. Well, I'm currently working in a project which is this one. This is my front end, what user can see, and we need to see how routes works in Mean.js, or where you need to make the changes to make things work. Well, here's a link says stock info. So when I click on this, then we see a sign up page. Well, but it doesn't show any stock info as shown here. Okay, it should have shown the stock info, but it requires the user to sign in first in order to see the stock info. So how did Mean.js come up with this page? So I'll describe you how to do this to get the users to sign in first in order to see the stock info. Well, now I'm going to show you how this is done. Well, let's go to the editor. First, we need to find the file which is showing the front end. I mean this page. Well, where the file can live, that file should live in the front end folder, which is the public folder, and inside the public there is a modules folder. Go inside the folder and then core, views, and home client view. Okay, inside this file you'll see that there is the stock info, and here's the link that is defining that clicking on the stock info, it will direct you to the user profile file, which is this file. Okay, so why isn't the stock info showing the information of the stocks? Because we want the user to first sign in. So how this is done? Okay, when you click stock info, it should go to the user profile file. But before going to the file, this file, you need to first define the routes. To do this, you need to define the routes in core config and core client routes. Here you'll see that the directory of the user profile file is defined, and the directory path is this one: modules, core, views, user profile. Okay, so it lives inside the modules folder. Wait, I'm going to show you more clearly so that it is easier to understand. Well, this is the public folder, and inside the public folder we need to go to the modules folder. Well, we're now inside the modules folder, then core, then views, and after that user profile. Here is the file. Okay, what this file is saying is that it will display the company name along with its price. I mean the company's current prices. But as we all know, that code executes one after another. So when the cursor comes to this page, it will first see this line, and here is the DSC controller. It will want to know what the DSC controller is doing. So it will want to find the DSC controller first. So where this controller might be defined, it will be defined inside the core folder, and here you can see a folder named controllers. So inside these controllers, this is DSC controller. So we see here a file named DSC client controller. So opening this file, you see that there is a controller named DSC controller. Well, so now what the DC controller is doing. The DC controller says that get DC daily data from the server. So right now we need to go to the server. So how this is done? Well, you will find the get this daily data in the backend, which means we need to go to the backend now. So I'm gonna minimize the whole front-end folder. Well, now we are going to the backend. The backend is this folder app, and inside it we first need to define the routes or how it is working. So we first need to go to the routes folder, and we'll see a core server routes. It will define what the get DC daily data is doing. The server routes is defining that here is the get DC daily data, but before you get this, you need to here is also code, a line of code. What it is saying is that before you get this or get to this, you need to first sign in, which it is saying that users requires login. And if the user is logged in, once the user is logged in, go to the core and then this daily. So what the core is doing here is the core is showing the path where this daily lives or resides. So what is the core, or where is the core? The core lives inside app controllers core server controller. Okay, now we are going to app controllers and then core server controller. There you go. Here you'll find the DC daily. Okay, now we are going to the DC daily. There you go. Here's the DC daily. What this doing is that it is saying what you'll do, or the server will do. First it will go to this website, and from this website it will fetch the data and parse it and return the data in JSON format. And using the JSON file, you can manipulate the code as you want. So today we have learned how routes are managed in Mean.js, and in order to create this or get the users to the sign up page where you need to make the changes. Well, now I'm going to show you again that clicking the stock info, you'll get the sign in page, because it requires the users to first sign in order to see the company name. Well, if you don't have any account, you need to sign up first. Here you can see first name, last name, email, username and password. So if you sign up, it will direct you to the stock info page. Well, so today you have learned where you need to make the changes to require the users to log in. That was the purpose of this video. Hope to see you in some other videos in the future. Okay then, goodbye until then. See you again. Bye.